The conditions appeared to be just right for a heli drop camping trip and hiking on the Alaska tundra. There was a little bit of sun, the temperature was just right, and just enough clouds to make those pictures pop when you take them. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We are at Fish Lake in Talkeetna. It's the Alaska Bush Floatplane service, the service that takes us to and from the lodge. And today I am supposed to be heading out there to do a backcountry camping trip with some of our guests. We double booked, so the lodge has some guests that Zach and Alyssa are taking care of, and then I will be going out and doing the camping trip. I was able to get Monday off specifically for this camping trip, and the cool thing is if we are able to go out, as you can see this weather, it's pouring down rain right now, and I'm not sure if it's flyable or not. We haven't talked to the pilots yet, but Bonnie and Emma will be able to come out with me, not on the camping trip, but go home for a couple days and hang out with Zach and Alyssa and the girls, so that'll be pretty cool. But at this point, we are gonna wait and see what happens. Who knows? The weather rules when it comes to flying. We'll play it by ear. Okay, I've unloaded everything. I have everything piled right here, and you can see it's still raining. Waiting for the rain to let up. If you look out, I'll show you real quick here. Just up beyond the airplane, some clouds are hanging low over there. It's not the rain that keeps it unflyable. It would be visibility. It would be fog, low-hanging clouds, and so we're kind of waiting it out, seeing what it's going to do. We're going to keep hoping we'll get out there. Are you ready to fly, Peanut? Mm-hmm. Where are we going to go? To Chloe and Eiley? Whose plane is that? Is that Albert's airplane? Yeah. Are you ready to go? Yeah? Alright. Bye. Okay, we got everything loaded here. We've got a little bit of some pressure treat lumber. This was from a job that I was on in my work in the valley. It was just gonna all be thrown away, and there's use for it out at the lodge. So get it on this bush plane, haul it out. We got a few groceries, some personal items, and I think we are ready to go. You can see only about 15 minutes has gone by, and the sun is shining. I think we're ready to fly.
Go up here, maybe. Gonna get in our seat. This is gonna be our seat. Okay?
All right, we are finally loaded up and pushing out from the dock. Zach gave us the all clear up at the lodge, said it looks good. The pilot down here said it looks good. So we are going while the getting is good. All right, Bonnie and I are home, and it is just a tease right now because we only get to be home for a couple days. But regardless, we are home. We're gonna enjoy it. You got an arm load there, Liz?
Don't mind me. You just keep your vlogging.
I got the beer box, which doesn't have beer in it. It's got Mountain House. Woo! Camp food.
Lots of Mountain House.
So yeah, it's good to have you guys home. Get busy unloading some stuff from the plane.
All right, guys, I know this is a weird shot. I'm trying to keep my phone dry. It's pouring down out here, and I am out. The helicopter just dropped me off at our camping location and went back to pick up the guests. He should be here any minute, and we're gonna try and stay dry. All right, I better go get him. Hey guys, we're out on our hike here. We've got Tommy.
Hello.
And Joy over here. And we are enjoying the beautiful Alaska tundra. This is what I get to do for a living. This is awesome. So as you can see, maybe right behind me, if your eyes are keen to that, you see a caribou antler. We spotted that from 300-400 yards away, and we're gonna go retrieve it now. So let's go get it.
Wow, that's awesome. Still got thread on it from the velvet.
Wow, that's so cool.
Let's see how big that sucker is. Nice.
Wow, that's a good one.
Sweet. All right, we made it to our summit for today, and Tommy is running up the hill a little bit further. He wanted to tag this little peak behind us. We didn't have a lot of time today, but the weather really cooperated for us. Yeah, amidst some downpour, we had a lot of nice weather just like this, like we're having right now, some high clouds. Tomorrow we will have a lot more time. We'll pack a lunch, and our camp is somewhere in that general vicinity, about 3 hours away from us right now. And tomorrow we're gonna head up that way, hit some higher points on that skyline, and we'll bring you along. All right, day one of the 2-day camping adventure is in the books. We all have full bellies. We've got dry, warm sleeping bags, and as you can hear, the rain is coming down outside. We had some nice breaks today, but it's been raining on and off all day. We got some wet gear, but we're ready to go in the morning, and hopefully we'll get a good night's sleep tonight. As you can see, I've got the essentials over here. A little bit of bear protection, a little bit of light reading for the night as this Alaskan summer daylight lingers on well into midnight, and I'll probably be laying awake in my tent, not being able to sleep, so I'll need some light reading there. Some good old Patrick McManus. I'll show you. I'm going to turn the camera around. There are little caterpillars everywhere. They're getting on everything. They're the little fuzzy kinds that have little hairs on them that kind of act like fiberglass insulation. They're a little itchy. Thankfully, they're on the outside of the tent, but they're on the underneath side of the fly. So until I actually shut my eyes, I'm going to be staring at them for a while. A little bit creepy. So I made sure I took extra care, made sure there are none in my tent when I got in and out. They cling to everything. They're on my boots and my pants and my shirt and my hat. So like shaking everything off before I got in here. So we're going to get a good night's sleep, wake up, make some breakfast, and start blazing a new trail tomorrow. All right, this is day 2, hiking, camping. We are in the Talkeetna Mountains. We are kind of in the clouds / fog, and we found this little snow patch. Tommy's gonna try his hand at, what did he call it, glaciating? What did you call it, Tommy? Glaciating. Glaciating. He's glaciating. There we go. Yeah, fancy way to say sliding on the snow on your butt. Glaciating. All right, there you have it. Glaciating in the Talkeetna Mountains in July. So we're having a good day hiking. It's been windy and rainy, but that's not stopping us from having a great time. All right, day 2, heli drop camping is in the books. We had a great day hiking today. The weather wasn't great, but it's what you make of it, right? Saw some great landscapes, saw a few animals, and we are back at camp. I'll show you camp here. Back here is our little stay out of the rain tent. Here's my tent right over here, and there's the guest tent down there. They've already turned in for the night, and the weather just let up. It was really nice. A squall came through. I mean, literally, it was so windy and rainy for like 10-15 minutes, and it just broke long enough for me to use the restroom. I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna crawl in my sleeping bag, get all nice and warm and toasty. And the forecast says a little bit of sun for tomorrow. We will be picked up by the helicopter tomorrow, be taken back to the lodge, and then that'll be it for me. Okay, Tommy is working on stuff in the last tent over here, and we are packing up. We finally got some beautiful sunshine, as you can see on my face. We are enjoying this morning. The helicopter should be here in about an hour to pick us up, bring us back to the lodge, and we really enjoyed our time. It was, right? You guys enjoyed it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm speaking for myself. I don't want to speak for them. It rained, as you saw, but we made the best of it, and we had some great hikes. So we are about done with this trip, and I get to go back to work. Yay! Not really. All right, so the guests hopped on the helicopter, and they are being taken to the lodge right now. The helicopter will come back and get me and all of this gear. You always leave the guide with the gear. That way, if something happens, I got food, I got shelter, I got sleeping bag, but nothing's gonna happen. It's a beautiful day. It's a short flight, and it should be about 10-minute round trip. It's a good day. right, we are currently at Fish Lake. This is where our jumping off point was. We got brought back to Fish Lake with a van shuttle from Talkeetna Air Taxi. We were obviously flown out in the helicopter, as you saw. They brought us here. This is where our car is. Thank you, wife. She loaded everything, and we are headed back to the valley. Thank you for coming along. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you liked what you saw. Make sure to comment below, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bramante Brothers.
My wife and I are back on the grid, and first order of business is a little coffee stand. We gotta get our coffee. Actually, Bonnie's gotta get her coffee. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but I definitely sip on her coffee. So yeah, we're gonna get some coffee, and we're gonna head home, sort out my camping gear, get the wet stuff out and dried, and take a shower, because I need it. You can't smell this. I'm sure my wife is, yeah, she can smell it. It's 2 or 3 days in a tent, and just a little bit of deodorant to try to mask it, which doesn't mask it. So shower time. Oh, I get to get out of these wet boots. You do not want to smell this. Oh, good thing this is in black and white. That feels good. Love these boots. Zamberlan, made in Italy. My favorite hiking boots. They fit my feet well. Not a sponsored video.